I'll show you the best of Wet n Wild. Hey everybody, welcome to my video. I'm Mandy. Today we got some Wet n Wild products. Not just some Wet n Wild products, but the best of Wet n Wild. Well, at least in my opinion. And we got quite a few things to go through here. So this video won't be a century long. I'm going to try to get through it as quick as we can. So let's just go ahead and... Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Everybody knows Wet n Wild. They are a drugstore makeup company that is up in their game. They are rolling up on these higher end brands. It's just crazy what these drugstore makeup companies are doing with their products and how well they're doing. So let's just go ahead and get started. I've got quite a few things here, so we're going to try to run through it as quickly as possible so I don't have y'all here that long. The first thing that we have is the Wet n Wild. This is their Mega Glow Contouring Palette. Now, I love this palette. This is in Caramel Toffee. I say caramel, you know, you say tomato, I say tomato, whichever the case may be. I say caramel. This is the one with the banana shade, and as you can see, there is two huge dents, and in both shades. The contour shade is just enough warm tone and just enough cool tone to make it the perfect color for shading. It looks just like a natural shadow. It is beautiful. These blend, they stay on. I've never had to put 2 coats of it on, but I'll tell you what, I have hit pan on it big time. I've had this for about a couple of months and I use it almost every day. Now, the lighter shade, the highlight shade, there's no shimmer. It's a matte shade. It's meant to highlight the under eyes. That is such a beautiful banana shade, and it is not too yellow. A lot of these banana shades that they're coming out with, even some of the higher ends, they are just so yellow. I mean, it's just way too yellow. But this is just the perfect amount of the color just to brighten up your under eyes, and it is beautiful. And like I said, they blend, they wear. This is an awesome palette. The next thing that we have is, of course, I had to bring the eyeshadow palette in, is the Nude Awakening. This is their second palette that they come out with, the All Natural. As you can see, I've also hit pan on this little guy. It's actually the deep wine, that burgundy, that beautiful fall color that I always go to. I love this color. And the creams, the ivories, they are so beautiful. The shimmers, the glitters. There is, I'm going to say there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 shades here. And they do have a little bit of glitter in them. But you know what? Once you start rubbing them in, the glitter actually goes away and it just leaves that shimmer. And it is just beautiful. But these are some beautiful colors, and they are beautiful fall colors. I don't know what it is. I love the oranges, the wines, the reds, the berries. They are just beautiful. I cannot wait for fall. It's my favorite season of the whole year, just for makeup. Now, the next thing that I have is one of their color icons. These are one of their blushes. And this one is Mellow Wine. Of course, I just said that. This is such a beautiful, like a skin tone peach almost. It's a matte blush. And this is about one of the first ones that I've seen of these in matte. I do have the pearlescent pink. If you could tell, I've hit pan on that one too. Just hit pan on it last, I think it was 2 weeks ago. I was about to lie to you. It's been a couple of weeks ago. I hated that too. Oh my goodness. But these blend beautifully. Now, with Mellow Wine, I do have to put at least 2 layers on because I love that color. But it's not intense. If you're a person that doesn't like a high color blush, this would be the perfect one. I mean, it almost looks like a bronzer, but it's just got that hint of peach in it. It makes it so beautiful. And this one is the pearlescent pink, and of course you could tell I've had this one a while. Now, these are one of the shades that has the glitter. It has the shimmer. But you know what? A lot of blushes, I love a matte blush. But this one, I don't mind it. Because the glitter, like I said, it does go away. So these are some absolutely beautiful blushes. These are their color icon. It's most of the stuff here. Yeah, I'm so excited. I love this one. This is their highlighter. This is their highlighter in Boozy Brunch, and it says To Reflect Shimmer Palette. Now this is so beautiful in its pan. Thank God I haven't hit that yet. But these have got the gold. It's got the gold. That is the majority of the color. If you can't tell, I'm not sure how it's coming off on camera. I can't really see it. But it's got the gold, and it's also got pink and bronze. I don't know, lines, waves, ribbons, whatever you want to call it. Now, you could take a smaller brush, and you could just get the bronze, or you could just pick up the peach, or pink, I'm sorry. Or you could swirl it all together. And that's usually what I do. And it comes out this beautiful rose gold color. And it does look like there is a lot of glitter in there. And it is powdery. But it doesn't kick up that much, if that makes any sense. It is just a very beautiful highlighter. And if you want a bam in your face highlighter, this is the one that you're going to want. That one is just absolutely beautiful. Now they do have their liquid cat suits. They're liquid lipsticks. And I have got the one in Nudist Peach. Oops, I'm a peach lover. I love these. Now, this one in particular, it does go on a little dry. And it does start cracking. But you know what? I have learned over time when I do wear this to put like some kind of a, I don't really want to say gloss. Of course you could put a gloss over top of it. But I kind of use like a little lip balm, and I will pat it on over top of this, and it just livens it back up. And it is such a beautiful color. I love nude shades. They are just wonderful. Now the wear time on this isn't exactly what you would want if you're going out, you know, for an all-day thing. But if you're going to an event for a couple of hours or so, this is perfect. The perfect nude lip. That is just a beautiful color. Now next, we do have their Photo Focus, their setting spray. I love setting sprays, and this is one of my favorites, and I use it just about every day. The spray, it comes out beautifully out of this nozzle. A lot of them will have that one stream, or it's got that solid, the whole thing is just shooting, almost put your eye out stream, you know. This one doesn't have that. I mean, it comes out evenly, and it is beautiful, and it livens up your makeup, and it does wear all day, and it does make your makeup just come back to life after you spray it. I love this. The only con that I have with this is, my goodness, Wet n Wild, give us some more. This is crazy. Look, it's like a little teeny one, but it is an excellent spray, and for the price, I say go ahead and get a couple of them. It's well worth it. I was about to say that's word. I'm glad I didn't. Now this is their dual-ended contour stick, and mine is kind of used, I would say. But this is their Mega Glow dual-ended contour stick. Now I've got mine in the color, I'm pretty sure it's light medium. And it has got some beautiful shades. Now this is the highlight, and of course it's matte. This is like, kind of like a concealer. This would be the concealer shade. That's what I would call that. And it is a beautiful skin tone beige. It blends out. It is so creamy. I mean, these people, I don't know how they're doing it. And to make it this stuff and then put it out for $5, $6, I don't see how they're doing it. Now this is the contour shade. Now this has got just enough cool tone in it. And matter of fact, this kind of looks like a cream shade to this powder. I mean, they both almost look exactly alike. So I wouldn't doubt if those are the same colors and one is just cream and one is powder. Because this is one of the, I have to have a cool tone brown to use as a contour for it to actually look like a natural shadow on my face, because I am so light. But I think they do have darker. I mean, I know they do. I don't know how dark that is because I do not have that one. But that would be the only con with this stuff, is their color range. Now, the next things I have is their other makeup sticks. These little things, they are so cute. They're adorable. But I've got 4 of them. I thought I had 5. Now, they have these in the contour. They got the highlight. They got the concealer. They got the blush. They have got these, and they're so easy to pack, and of course they're easy to lose. But I've got, let's see, 5 of them. Now this one is their blush, and this is in Hustle and Glow. These are their Mega Glow makeup sticks, of course, and they are so adorable. I mean, it just looks like, you know, back in preschool, they let them color the little heart. It is just adorable. Now this does have some shimmer in it, if you could see that. I'm not sure. But this is like a peachy pink. It's like a peach and a pink mixed together, and it is just absolutely beautiful. And the shimmer, it actually, when you get it on, and I'm pretty sure you can't see that. When you do get it on, it blends out, and it's like the shimmer goes away. So it does turn into a matte blush, and it is just absolutely wonderful, beautiful. Now here is the concealer. This is called Nude for Thought. And of course mine's faded because I have had it since it's first been out. And I think these come out last year. Now this is a really nice colored creamy concealer. Blends out beautifully. And all these sticks, they have some excellent wear time. Their powder's not so much, but these are excellent. And I mean, they are just so creamy. I mean, it's unbelievable. And the coverage, you wouldn't believe that. Now 2 layers is going to get you a full coverage with this. 1 layer, medium coverage. But you know what? For a makeup stick, you can't beat that. Now this one's their highlighter, and this is in When the Nude Strikes. And of course, a lot of these are faded because I did get them when they first come out. This is a beautiful champagne colored highlight. It does have the shimmer, of course. It's a highlight. But this is for the top of your cheekbones, and it comes out beautifully. Now, it doesn't have that wear time as the others do, but you know what? It's a highlight. So a lot of highlighters, powder, cream, liquid, it don't matter what kind of highlight I have. Usually, I'm reapplying them in the middle of the day. Now, I've got 2 contour shades, and one I had to have because it was the lightest one that I seen at the store when I was at. This is called Oaks on You. And again, it's got that same little design with a little heart, and it says contour. It is so beautiful. But this is a kind of like a warmer tone than a cooler tone. So I don't really use this one a lot. I do when I mix it with something else. But it is still a beautiful shade, and it is still creamy, blendable. These are awesome. Now the next one I have, and if you could tell, this is why I got this one, because it was the lighter one. This is their other, and I'm pretty sure they got like 4 or 5 each color, you know, of each of these. This one is Call Me Maple. Well, take the lid off, Mandy. This is a beautiful, cool tone, but this is a little bit darker, so I don't really wear this a lot. And if I do, I've really got to blend this puppy out because it is just extremely dark on me. So I do know that they've got some dark colors in this range. Next thing that we have, I've got their Wet n Wild Cover All, their cream foundation. Now this is and if you can see, that is touching the inside of the bottle. So it is getting empty there. I'm going to have to replace it because I love this foundation. This foundation will last you all day. It's a soft, matte look. Beautiful foundation. You wouldn't believe it seeing it in one of these bottles. It looks kind of cheap, and that's the only really con about it is the bottle. You know, everybody wants a pump on their foundation. There's no doubt about that. But if you were to pick up this bottle, you would love this foundation. Now, I don't know if that's their new formula that they got in the glass bottle. I'm pretty sure it is, and because they still have these out and they're still putting these out. But this is a beautiful foundation. The only thing about it is their color range. And this one's in light. Now, I think this is the lightest one that they have, I think. I'm not sure if they've redone them or whatever. But this is a little bit dark for me. But you know what? During the summer and spring when I am tanning, it's the perfect shade. Now, the next thing that we've got is I've got one of their felt tip eyeliners. This is their Pro Line felt tip eyeliner, and of course it's in black. Now this, it looks like a little mini thing, and I don't know what Wet n Wild's doing, giving us mini stuff. Wet n Wild, give us some bigger stuff. Come on now. We love you. But this is such a beautiful eyeliner, and it goes on, it glides on. And usually, if I've had them for a while, the felt tip liners, the tips of them still, I don't know what you would say, like they stray or their hairs come apart. It's not a hair, it's a felt tip. But they still kind of come apart at the end, the older that they get. This one is still intact, and I've had it for a while, and I use it all the time. And it is just beautiful, and it is very pigmented, and it lasts for a while. But it's not waterproof. That's another thing. I love a good waterproof liquid eyeliner. And that one is not. But if I don't have nothing much to do during the day, that's the one I'm going to go for. Next thing I'm going to show y'all is their brushes. I don't have them all, but I do have a good range of their brushes. Now, their face brushes are $3 a piece. I mean, you can't beat this stuff. Then, of course, their eye brushes, and I don't even see them all. I don't know what I've done with them all. Of course. Here with a mess. These brushes are awesome. If you have not tried these brushes, $1.50 will get one of these eye brushes. Get one out and try it out because they work way better than some of my high ends. Matter of fact, if you could tell, you can see that they have been used. And my high-end brushes are taking a break ever since I've got these. Now, they do have quite a good range of brushes. And if these were clean, which I should have cleaned them off, they do have the pink. It's like the ombre look. It's pink and white. That is their flat top foundation brush, and that is exactly what I use this for, is foundation, liquid foundation, cream foundation, whatever the case may be. It is, and it applies it beautifully. No streak marks, no nothing. And of course their powder brush, and this applies powder like a dream, like nobody's business, you won't believe it. And of course they got their contour brush. Beautiful. All these brushes, I mean, if they are so soft to the touch and everything. And their eye brushes, these are definitely used every single day. Not one day do I not put on an eyeshadow and not have one of these brushes in my hand when I'm applying it. They are wonderful brushes. And like I said, $1.50 and then $3 for the face brushes. You cannot beat that. It's crazy. And another thing I like is their color icon. Now, these are just their pencil liners. And I've got two eyeliners, and the one in the middle, nope, I lied. I got 4, sorry. This one is their lip brush, or their lip pencil. I'm so sorry. These are 3 of their eye brushes, these color icons. These are so beautiful, and of course, a lot of pencils you get, they just apply so dry and chalky. These are nothing like that. These apply beautifully. They stay on, they blend out, they do whatever you want them to do. So those are an excellent pencil to have. Now next we're going to get into some lip stuff. I told you how to do this stuff. I'm so sorry, I'm trying. These are their Mega Slicks, the Balm Stain Moisturizing Lip Color. And this is in the shade Rico Mauve. I love this lip stain. It is so beautiful. And if you want to nude it up, it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, of course. I'm not sure if you could see that. But it is just a beautiful color. I absolutely love this. And on those days when I'm in a hurry, go, I'll take this because it's a stain. So this little sucker's going to stay on your lips. I will pick this up, throw it on, and I'm out the door. If I want to nude it up, what I usually do is I'll take another lipstick or anything else of a lighter color and just apply on top of it, or a powder actually, if you want to know the truth about it. Now here are their, I don't know if I could get it. These are their lip glosses. They're Mega Slicks lip glosses. I'm sorry. These are so beautiful. They're so pigmented. They don't really last no time. Like I put one on about an hour ago and it's already gone. I've got them in the shade Rose Gold. This one is Rose Gold. These things, I don't know why they don't have metallic on it. Because the pigmentation in these things are crazy. I just don't understand. And it, of course, it's got the doe foot applicator. It is just wonderful. Matter of fact, let me see if I can't swatch some on my hand. I mean, do y'all see that? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Look at the pigmentation on this little sucker here. It is just crazy. I don't understand why they don't have metallic on it. And then I've got it in the shade, I think it says Sinless. I'm not sure. And I've got it upside down. This is a beautiful pink. And it's not, it's kind of like an iridescent pink. I want to say iridescent. Because this one does, if y'all can see it, it is such a beautiful shade. And if you could see that, I mean, why not call it a metallic lip gloss? I mean, it's just crazy. This one is in Sunglaze. Now, this is one of my favorite ones. This one is like the bronzy gold color. It is just awesome. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and try to swatch them all. See if I can't get a look. This is more of like a peach bronze, really. It is a beautiful shade. Matter of fact, that is my favorite one. This one is Bronze Berry. I'm not sure if you could see these really good. Now, this is the dark bronze. And this almost looks like it has a little bit of purple in it. I haven't worn it in a while. You could kind of see a purple tint. I'm going to see. I'm not sure if you could see those really well. But these, my goodness, do you see that? Do you see that, girls? Crazy pigmentation. Why not call it metallic? It's just ridiculous. I mean, they could really pass those off as some metallic lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. I've got two of their mascaras. Now, neither one of these. One is the Mega Protein Mascara. And that's in the green tube, and they're both in black. This, the formula is just a little bit too wet for me. If you could see that, like it's doing everything but dripping off of the brush. But what I do with this is when I do get a wet mascara like that is I'll kind of wipe the bristles off just a little bit. I don't like bear down on it and wipe them off, but just enough for the bristles to touch. And it usually works because when they're like that, when they're too liquidy, I mean, it's clump central. And that's one thing I don't like. I don't like clumps on my lashes because I'm not really into falsies. I wear them every once in a while. But no, I'm not dealing with clumps. So that's just the fact of the matter. Now, this one is their Mega Plump. And this is a little mini one. I don't even remember where I got this, when I got it, and how I got it. Because I don't ever see these things in the store. But this one, either it's a little bit older than the other one or it's a little bit drier formula. Now, this is more to my taste. I like a dry formula, but not too dry to where you're digging in there for product. Now, I do have a couple of their lip products. Should have done a part 2 to this. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is one of their matte lipsticks. This one is in the shade Cinnamon and Spice. Now, I've got like 3 makeup bags full of these things. And I mean, I'm talking about big makeup bags. So I couldn't pull every color that I've got out because that would just bore y'all to death, I do believe. Let's see. But now they do come out beautiful. They are matte. There is a couple of these that come out with a shimmer or sheen or whatever you want to call it. And I don't understand if it's in the matte range why it comes out like that. But you know, there are going to be a few of those because they've got so many colors. Now, this is their regular lipsticks. This one is in the shade Breeze. Now, this is what this one looks like. That's their regular ones. And I'm sure everybody and their brothers have seen this one. And this is, I love this one for just the pout. You know, it looks like a highlight. I mean, you know, I would actually try this for a liquid highlight if I knew any better. If you could see that color, it is just beautiful. But these wear awesome. And like I said, their shade range is from here to overseas. I mean, it's ridiculously crazy how many shades they have. Now, the next things that I have, well, I'll try to hurry this up. I've got the Mega Liner. Now, I've got one in purple, I got one in blue, I've got one in another color somewhere. Now, these, I don't really use that often because I don't really use a lot of colored eyeliners. If it's not black, it's usually not on me. But no, they do work well, and they are very pigmented. I think the brush could stand to be a little bit thinner, and for some reason that first one didn't, not unless I just wasn't touching. But if you could see that brush, it's just a little bit, if it was a little bit stiffer, it would be a perfect eyeliner. Like I said, I've got that in that color, and then I also got blue somewhere. Yeah, I got the blue one. And the blue one, well, actually the purple one is the one that I would use the most. If you'll take a black liner, and if you put one of these colored eyeliners over top of it, it just, oh, it is so beautiful. You wouldn't believe what it would look like putting this over top of a black base. It's beautiful. And I do have, well, that's a brown liner. I don't think y'all want to see that. Now, I do have their H2 proof liquid liner. If y'all can see that, this is a little bit taller. Now, it's saying that it's waterproof. You know, I don't really believe that. This is one of their few duds that I just don't wear. And first of all, it's because the brush, if you can see this, it's like a felt tip. It's not a real brush. And for some reason or another, there is something in my mind that will not allow me to even try to apply eyeliner with one of these. It's got to be a brush or nothing. And it being waterproof, now my eyes water like crazy. There, that one is. Now, my eyes water like crazy, and that has come off within about an hour. So, I can't really tell you that it's waterproof, and I can't really tell you that that's the Wet n Wild one that you need to buy. That one, I would search my options on that one, really. Now, they do have these little color icons. I got Brulee. These are the little single eyeshadows, and these are so cute. They're so tiny, so cute. But again, Wet n Wild, come on now, give us some more. This is the most beautiful cream colored. I love this, and I'm always using this to highlight up under my brow bone. I love this little thing, and I've got a couple of these, of course. And one of my most favorite ones is that Brulee. Is this one? It's called Envy. See, they are so tiny, but come on, Wet n Wild. This is like a green. It's got shimmer. It's not really glitter. It does have shimmer, and it applies beautifully. I love green. Of course, my eyes are brown, so I do love green. And I love the way green looks on my eyes. But this is just such a beautiful green color, and if you apply a couple layers of this, girl, I'm telling you, it is awesome. And I also have their white, which has a little bit of shimmer in it. And this one is called Sugar, of course, Sugar. Now this does have shimmer in it too. This is not a matte shade. Now this is awesome too for the inner corner, your inner highlight. Beautiful, beautiful color. And then I've got Cheeky. Now Cheeky, this is not a matte color. Well, you can see the glitter in that because I can see it. This is like a plum pink blush color, really. But it is a beautiful color, and I don't really use this often. That's why I still got the swirls. I've had them all around the same time. But they are some beautiful little, and they are so easy to travel with. It's ridiculous. Well, I think that might be it. Well, guys, I'm so sorry I kept you here that long, but that is the end of the video. I'm going to let you go now. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I got a few surprises coming up, so subscribe and keep watching my video.